Hi, my name is Crystal. I am 2 weeks into a 9 to 11 month trip through Asia. I am starting in Seoul, South Korea, and here's a list of all of the things that I have absolutely been missing in 2 weeks on the other side of the world. Now, I did a lot of research when it came to what to bring, what not to bring, what am I going to need, what can I find here, but ultimately it ended up just a little bit confusing. I feel like everybody had a different account of what they were able to find, and of course it also differs by country. So this is what I wish I would have brought after 2 weeks being in Seoul, South Korea. First and foremost is the food landscape here is so much more difficult than I thought it was going to be. If you have any type of digestion issues or if you try and hit any type of protein or fiber content, you are going to have a tough time here. So the first thing on my list that I wish I would have brought is actually a fiber supplement, and I know that makes me sound absolutely geriatric. I've not been able to find any fibrous foods here at all, so having a little fiber gummy or something like that would have helped me. I wish I would have brought a little bit more like personal care products or hair products, specifically heat protectant spray because I crimp my hair all the time, and dry shampoo. Now I know people come to Seoul, South Korea specifically to do their K-beauty hauls, but those are two things that I really just haven't been able to find. Did finally find dry shampoo, but honestly it was like what I would consider the budget brand in America, so I just wasn't stoked on the options that I had for that. Fashion perspective, I have a few different tips here. So there are two things I left at home that I really am kind of kicking myself for and wish I had brought. At the last minute, I took a skirt out of my bag because ultimately it was just a little too short for what I was comfortable with. I would have worn it here. It's a really cute skirt. It's not like, you know, too short. It's just too short for my comfort level at home. The bar here truly is different. Like, girls be wearing short skirts. The second fashion item that I would have really liked to bring is another short sleeve shirt. So something that I knew about Korea is that a lot of the women do keep their shoulders and like collarbone area covered. So I brought a lot of sweaters like this because it's also kind of cold here. What I didn't account for is the heat is blasting in all of the restaurants and all of the malls and anywhere that you are going. So I often want to take my sweater off, and I really have mostly tank tops underneath. And last but not least, I wish I would have brought a saline nose spray. I think it's something you could definitely find here, but it's something that I would have liked to have as soon as I land. So it was 16 hours on a flight of just like the dry recycled air. Both Eric and I were struggling with dry throats and dry sinuses at the end of it. If we just had a little bit of saline, I think it would have helped us feel a little bit better and rejuvenated. Those are the things that I wish I had brought with me to South Korea. I will continue to make this list, so make sure you follow along. We're going to turn it into a little bit of a series. Let me know if you have any questions or advice in the comments. Like, let me know where I can find heat protectant spray because I still need it.